Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to tonight's area volleyball playoff matchup. Representing District 31 1A, the Bruni Lady Badgers versus your Dehennis Cowgirls, representing District 31A, here live from Kennedy High School. The winner of today's matchup will face the winner of San Perlita and Rungi in the regional quarterfinals. That game is scheduled for Friday night at West Oso High School. Right now, it is area volleyball playoff time between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Dehennis Cowgirls, live here on Dehennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube tonight. I'd like to thank Kennedy Independent School District for allowing us to use their Wi-Fi for tonight's game. I'd like to introduce both teams. Introducing first the visiting team, the Bruni Lady Badgers. Number 1, Genesis Garcia. Number 2, Destiny Garcia. Number 3, Deandra Narvaez. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 5, Natalie Vera. Number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 7, Desiree Hernandez. Number 9, Ava Rossi. Number 10, Isabella Moore. Number 12, Kaylee Morales. Number 20, Zoe Teo. Number 21, Emma De La Fuente. And for the designated home team for your Dehennis Cowgirls under head coach Christina Finger, assistant coach Brooke McCullum, managers Marina Aguilar, Sage Everett, Johnny Lee Ruiz, athletic director Todd Kraft, principal Josh King, superintendent Brian Thompson, number 2, senior Alicia Garcia, number 3, junior Ryan Majors, number 4, junior Jessa Frosch, number 5, junior Kylie Thompson, number 6, freshman Cammie Johnson, number 7, freshman Cooper Zachary. Number 8, senior Peyton Burrow. Number 9, junior Abigail Arnett. Number 10, junior Addison Moots. Number 11, freshman Ashton Ralph. Number 12, senior Kelly Self. Number 13, junior Sage Knowlton. And number 15, senior Brianna Slaughter. Once again, we are here live from Kennedy High School for today's area playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Dehennis Cowgirls. As we await both teams wrapping up their warm-up before they get introduced. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us here live on Dehennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube tonight. Live from Kennedy High School, Bruni Lady Badgers versus your Dehennis Cowgirls. As we are fixing to have introduction to both teams. Once again, we are live here from Kennedy High School for the area volleyball playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Dehennis Cowgirls, as we are waiting the announcements of both teams so that we can get this game started.
Good evening. On behalf of Kennedy Independent School District, I take great pleasure in welcoming all guests visiting Kennedy High School this evening. Tonight's area championship game is between the Bruni Badgers and the Dehennis Cowgirls. The Badgers are representing District 31 at 1A, and the Cowgirls are representing District 30 at 1A. This event provides a showcase of talents and skills for student athletes from each school through friendly competition, which is the theme of all interscholastic events. While enjoying the action tonight, please remember to show good sportsmanship by refraining from derogatory yells or gestures. The game will be conducted in accordance to the rules of the University Interscholastic League. The officials were selected with consent of both schools. Officials, thank you for all that you do for athletics in the state of Texas. And now introducing tonight's players and coaches. The visiting Bruni Badgers, senior number 1, Genesis Garcia. Junior number 2, Destiny Garcia. Junior number 3, Deandra Neves. Junior number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Sophomore number 5, Natalie Vera. Sophomore number 6, Laura Jackson. Sophomore number 7, Desiree Hernandez. Sophomore number 9, Ava Rossi. Freshman number 10, Isabella Moore. Junior number 12, Kaylee Morales. Freshman number 20, Zoe Tell. Sophomore number 21, Emma De La Fuente. Head coach, Shivane Molina. Assistant coach, Catherine Garcia. Athletic director, David Valdez. Principal, Gabby Perez. And Superintendent, H.H. Garza. And now, the Hannah's Cowgirls. Senior, number 2, Alicia Garcia. Junior, number 3, Ryan Majors. Junior, number 4, Jessa Frosch. Junior, number 5, Kaylee Thompson. Freshman, number 6, Cammie Johnson. Freshman, number 7, Cooper Zachary. Senior, number 8, Peyton Burrell. Junior, number 9, Abigail Arnett. Junior, number 10, Addison Wentz. Freshman, number 11, Ashton Ralph. And senior, number 12, Kelly Slack. Junior, number 13, Sage Knowlton. Senior, number 15, Brianna Slaughter. Head coach, Christina Finger. Assistant coach, Brooke McCullum. Athletic director, Todd Kraft. Principal, Josh King. And Superintendent, Brian Thompson. Everyone, please stand and remove your hats as we honor the nation by playing the national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this area playoff game started. Live here from Kennedy High School. Bruni Lady Badgers versus your Hannah's Cowgirls. Cowgirls coming in tonight's game with a 27-10 record overall. Under head coach Christina Finger, assistant coach Brooke McCullum. And getting the start for your Cowgirls on the floor is number 2, Alicia Garcia. Number 3, Ryan Majors. Number 4, Jessa Frosch. Number 5, Kylie Thompson. Number 8, Peyton Burrow. And number 10, Addie Moots as Kelly Self. The libero checks in for Moots. On the floor for the Badgers, we have number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 1, Genesis Garcia. Number 3, Deandra Narvaez. Libero number 7, Desiree Hernandez. And serving to start the game is number 6, Laura Jackson. Also number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Ball served over the net, dug up by Garcia. Thompson and Majors will send the ball over. Tipped over, dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Majors on the backside, hits it over. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. As number 9, Ava Rossi is also getting the start for the Bruni Badgers. And serving for the Cowgirls, number 4, Jessa Frosch. Frosch with the serve over the middle. Free ball hit over by Jackson, dug up by Self. Majors tips it over. Free ball hit over to Garcia. Frosch sets up Burrow on the outside. Nice hard kill by Peyton Burrow. And the Cowgirls lead 2-0 here early in set number 1. Frosch with the serve. To the libero. It's going to be an ace for Jessa Frosch. Frosch with the serve. Free ball hit over to Thompson. Frosch sets up Thompson over the middle, and it's going to be a nice hard kill for Kylie Thompson. Sub checking in is number 2, Destiny Garcia for the Badgers. Frosch with the serve. And it's going to be an ace for Jessa Frosch. And the Cowgirls are up quick 5-0 here in set number 1. Frosch with the serve. And it's going to be an ace once again for Jessa Frosch. Cowgirls 6, Badgers 0 will force a Lady Badger timeout. Cowgirls coming out with 6 straight points, leading 6-0 here in the first set over the Lady Badgers. We're going to mute the sound due to music copyrights. All right, we're back. Jessa Frost still serving for the Cowgirls. Up front, Peyton Burrow, Kylie Thompson, Ryan Majors, the libero Kelly Self, and Alicia Garcia in the back row. Frost with the serve, and it's going to be an ace for Jessa Frost once again after the timeout. Frost with the serve, to the back row to the libero. Free ball hit over by Padilla. Thompson. Frost sets up Thompson over the middle for a nice hard kill. And she paints the corner. Frost with the serve. And the Cowgirls lead 9-0 here in set number 1. Frost with the serve. That's going to be an ace for Jessa Frost. On the floor for the Badgers, number 1, Genesis Garcia. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 7, Desiree Hernandez. Number 2, Destiny Garcia. And Frosch still serving for the Cowgirls. Frosch with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up over the middle. Tipped over. Blocked by Thompson at the net. Free ball over to Burrow. Frosch sets up Burrow on the outside. Tipped over. Dug up by Frosch. Garcia. And Burrow will send the free ball over. Badgers set it up on the outside. Hit over to Frosch. Garcia. And Frosch will send the free ball over. Badgers set it up over the middle. Tipped over. Blocked by Thompson once again at the net. And DeHennis in control, leading 12-0. Frosch with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up on the outside. Hit over. Off for Garcia. And it's going to be a point for the Badgers. And now serving for the Lady Badgers is number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Padilla with the serve. And it's going to go out. Point for DeHennis. And number 5, Natalie Vera checks in for Kaylee Padilla. And Brianna Slaughter will check in for Alicia Garcia. And now serving for the Cowgirls, number 3, Ryan Majors. Majors with the serve, into the net. Point for the Lady Badgers. And the libero, Kelly Self checks out. Addie Moots checks in. And serving is the libero, Desiree Hernandez. Frosch sets up Burrow over the middle, dug up by Hernandez. Free ball over, dug up by Frosch. Thompson sets up Burrow on the outside, hit over. And they're going to say point for the Cowgirls. They're going to say Garcia was underneath the net. And Kylie Thompson now serving for the Cowgirls. Thompson with the serve. Dug up, set up on the outside. Blocked by Moots. And it doesn't make it over the net. It's going to be a point for Bruni. And now serving is number 1, Genesis Garcia. Garcia with the serve. Dug up by Thompson. Frosch sets up Burrow on the backside. And nobody there in the corner. Point for the Cowgirls. Well, actually, they're going to reverse the call. They're going to say point for the Badgers. So it's going to make it 14-4. Garcia with the serve. Frosch sets up Burrow on the backside. And it's going to go long. It's going to be out. Point for Bruni. Garcia with the serve. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. The Hennis up by 10. Peyton Burrow serving for DeHennis. Burrow with the serve to the corner. Set up in the back row. Hit. And it's going to go out. Burrow's still serving for DeHennis. Burrow with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up over the middle. Hit over by Garcia. Frosch sits up Moots over the middle. Tipped over. And it's going to land in for DeHennis. And it's going to force another Lady Badger timeout. And the Cowgirls leading here in set number 1, 17-5. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live on DeHennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube tonight. Once again, we're going to mute the sound during when the music's playing. Back on the floor for your Cowgirls up front. Addie Moots, Jessa Frosch, Brianna Slaughter in the back row. Little Barrow, Kelly Self, Kylie Thompson is serving as Peyton Burrell. Burrell with the serve. Tipped over to Frosch. Burrell sets up Frosch on the backside. It's going to be hit into the net. It's going to be a point for Bruni. And checking in for the Lady Badgers, number 4, Kaylee Padilla. And number 12, Kaylee Morales. And Morales will come in to serve for Bruni. Morales with the serve. Dug up by Burrell. Frosch sets up Slaughter on the outside. Hit over. Free ball over to Thompson. Burrell sets up Moots over the middle. Tipped over. Pushed over to Thompson. Burrell sets up Frosch on the backside and once again hit into the net. 10-point lead for the Cowgirls. Once again, here's set number 1. Kaylee Morales serving for the Badgers. Morales with the serve to Thompson. Frosch sets up Moots over the middle. Tipped over. Set up on the outside. Hit hard. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for Dehennis. And Ryan Majors will check back in up front for the libero, Kelly Self. And now serving for Dehennis is number 15, Brianna Slaughter. Slaughter with the serve. Set up over the middle. Hit over. Majors, Thompson, and Majors sends the ball back over to the libero in the back row. Set up on the outside. Tipped over, dug up by Majors. Slaughter. Moots. And Burrow will send the ball over. Set up over the middle. Tipped over. Dug up by Majors. Frosch sets up Moots over the middle for a nice hard hit. And it's going to land in for Dehennis. Once again, Brianna Slaughter serving for the Cowgirls. Slaughter with the serve. Free ball over to Slaughter. Burrow sets up Moots over the middle, tipped over. And the ball was hit by Padilla, didn't make it over the net. It's going to be a point for Dehennis. Slaughter with the serve. Dug up over the middle. Set up over the middle. Hit hard by Zoe Theo. It's going to go out. It's going to be a point for Dehennis. Slaughter with the serve. Over the middle. Set up in the back row. Dug up by Thompson. Frosch sets up Majors on the outside. Hit hard. And it's going to go off the libero. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And number 7, Cooper Zachary checking in to serve for Dehennis. And number 6, Cammie Johnson checking in for Peyton Burrow. Zachary with the serve, over the middle. Set up on the outside, hit hard, blocked at the net, dug up by Johnson. And Zachary set up Majors, and it's going to go long. It's going to be a point for Bruni. Serving for the Lady Badgers, number 20, Zoe Theo. Ball served over, dug up by Johnson. Zachary sets up Moots on the outside, tipped over. Thompson. Zachary sets up Majors, who tips it over. Good dig by the Badgers. Free ball over. Dug up by Johnson. Zachary sets up Frosch on the backside, who tips it over. And the Badgers earned that point. On the floor for the Badgers, number 2, Destiny Garcia. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 7, Desiree Hernandez. Number 9, Ava Rossi. And number 20, Zoe Teo. As the Cowgirls rotation is getting checked. Zoe Teo serving for the Badgers. Ball served over. Dug up by Thompson. Zachary sets up Majors on the outside. Hit over. Set up on the outside by the Badgers. Hit over by Padilla. Zachary sets up Johnson in the back row, who sends a free ball over to Teo. Rossi. Vera sends the ball over. Tipped over by Zachary. Tipped over to Majors. Moots. And Johnson will send the ball over. Free ball over to Thompson. Zachary sets up Majors. And the ball will be hit into the net. Point for Bruni. Zoe Teo serving for Bruni. Teo with the serve. Dug up by Majors. Frosch sets up Moots on the backside. Hit hard to Teo. Garcia sends the ball over to Moots. Thompson sets up Majors. Tipped over. Set up on the outside to Padilla. Zachary. And Majors sends a free ball over. Tipped over to Majors. Frosch tips it over. Set up over the middle. Tipped over to Majors. Zachary. And Frosch will tip it over. Tipped over once again. Dug up by Majors. Johnson. And Moots will send the free ball over. Padilla with the hit by Moots. Frosch. And Zachary will send the free ball over. Padilla with a nice hard hit, but it's going to be into the net. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And serving for the Hennis is number 10, Addie Moots. Moots with the serve over the net. Good dig. Tipped over to Majors. Frosch sets up Thompson over the middle. And the ball rolled off her sleeve. It's going to be a point for Bruni. As the libero, Kelly Self, checks back in for Addie Moots. And serving for the Badgers, number 6, Laura Jackson. Jackson with the serve. Good dig by Johnson. Frosch and Major sends the ball over. Padilla with a nice hard hit. Good dig by Self. Zachary and Frosch will save it and send the free ball over. Tipped over to Self. Frosch sets up Thompson, who tips it over and finds an empty spot. And the Cowgirls are 1 point away from winning set number 1. And Peyton Burrow will check in for number 6, Kemi Johnson. And serving is number 4, Jessa Frosch. Frosch with the serve. And the Cowgirls will win set number 1, 25-12. We'll be back for set number 2 in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 2 as the Cowgirls won set number 1, 25-12. On the floor for your Cowgirls, number 3, Ryan Majors. Number 4, Jessa Frost. Number 5, Kylie Thompson. Number 9, Abigail Arnett. Number 8, Peyton Burrow. And number 10, Addie Moots. As there are 18 seconds before we start set number 2. Once again, Cowgirls won set number 1, 25-12. And on the floor for the Lady Badgers, number 9, Ava Ross. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 1, Genesis Garcia. Number 3, Leandra Narvaez. And the libero, number 7, Desiree Hernandez. And serving to start set number 2 is the libero, number 12, Kelly Self. Self with the serve, dug up by the libero, set up over the middle, hit hard into the net by Rossi. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. Self with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up on the outside. Hit, blocked at the net. And it's going to go out off the Cowgirls. It's going to be a point for Bruni. And serving for Bruni is number 6, Laura Jackson. Jackson with the serve. Dug up by Burrow. Frost sets up. Majors on the outside, tipped over. Hit over by Hernandez. Sent back over by Thompson. Pushed over to the corner by Burrow. Frost and Arnett will send the free ball over. Set up over on the outside. Off of Burrow. Frost tips it over. Set up on the outside to Padilla. It's going to be hit hard. It's going to go long. It's going to be out. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. And now serving for the Cowgirls, number 4, Jessa Frost. Frost with the serve. And it's going to be an ace for Jessa Frost. As number 2, Destiny Garcia checks in for number 3, Leandra Narvaez. Frost with the serve into the net. And checking out is Destiny Garcia. Checking in is number 10, Isabella Moore. With number 4, Kaylee Padilla serving for the Badgers. Ball served over, dug up by Self. Frost sets up Thompson over the middle. And Thompson finds an empty corner. Number 5, Natalie Vera checks in for Kaylee Padilla. Abigail Arnett checks out. And number 15, Brianna Slaughter checks up front. And serving is now Ryan Majors. Majors with the serve to the libero in the back row. Set up on the outside to Moore, who hits the ball over. Dug out by Majors. Frost sets up Burrow on the outside, and nice hard hit, but into the net. Point for the Lady Badgers. And Zoe Theo checks back in for the Badgers. And Desiree Hernandez with the serve, but it's going to be into the net. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. Moots. Burrow and Slaughter up front. Frost, Self, and serving is Thompson. Moots with the dig. Frost sets up Slaughter on the outside. And they're going to say that it just was inside the line. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And serving will be number 5, Kylie Thompson. Thompson with the serve. Hit from the back row. It's going to go out. Cowgirls up by 4 here in set number 2. Once again, they won set number 1, 25-12. Thompson with the serve. Good dig by the libero. Tipped over. Thompson, Frosch, and Self will send the free ball over. Jackson sets up Garcia, who tips it over. Frosch pushes it over to the corner. Jackson from the back row sends it to Frosch. Thompson and Slaughter will punch it straight to the ref. It's going to be out. It's going to be a point for Bruni, with number 1, Genesis Garcia, serving for the Lady Badgers. Badgers with the serve. Dug up by Thompson in the back row. Frosch sets up Burrow on the backside, and it's going to be a nice hard kill for Peyton Burrow. Peyton Burrow serving for the Hennis. Burrow with the serve. Dug up by Garcia. Jackson, Garcia from the back row hits it to Thompson. Frosch tips it over. Tipped over. Good effort by Kelly Self. Couldn't quite get to it. It's going to be a point for Bruni. As number 12, Kaylee Morales checks in for Isabella Moore. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla checks in for Natalie Vera. And serving is Morales. Morales with the serve. Good dig by Moots. Frost sets up Moots over the middle. Hit hard as she paints the inside of the corner. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. And Ryan Majors checks in for Kelly Self. And Brianna Slaughters to serve for the Cowgirls. Slaughter with the serve. Padilla from the outside, blocked by Moots, dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Majors on the outside. And that kill will force a Lady Badger timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live tonight on the Hennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. This is the area volleyball playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Hennis Cowgirls. The winner of tonight's matchup will face the winner of San Perlita and Rungi. That game's going to be played tomorrow night at West Oso High School. Cowgirls lead by 5, 10-5 here in set number 2. Once again, they won the first set 25-12. On the floor for the Badgers, number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 7, Desiree Hernandez. Number 20, Zoe Teo. Number 2, Destiny Garcia. Number 7, Desiree Hernandez. And number 3, Deandra Narvaez. Slaughter with the serve. Taken up by Garcia. Garcia from the back row sends the ball into the net. Slaughter with the serve. Dug up by the little barrel. Hernandez. And the Hennis up by 7 here in set number 2. Slaughter with the serve. Over the middle to Garcia. Jackson sets up Tello over the middle. Frosch sets up Majors. And it's going to roll off the net and land in for the Cowgirls. The Hennis up by 8 here in set number 2. Brianna Slaughter serving for the Cowgirls. Slaughter with the serve. And it's going to be an ace for Brianna Slaughter. Slaughter with the serve. Dug up by Garcia. Jackson tips it over to Majors. Frosch sets up Burrow in the back row and hit into the net. Point for the Lady Badgers. As number 9, Ava Rossi checks in for the libero, Desiree Hernandez. And heading back to serve for the Badgers is number 20, Zoe Tello. Tello with the serve. Dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Moots on the backside. Off the shoulder of Tello. It's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. As the libero, Desiree Hernandez checks back in for Tello. And number 10, Addie Moots to serve. Moots with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up over the middle. Hit hard. That's going to go out. Moots with the serve. Good dig by the libero. Set up over the middle to Rossi and tipped into the net. It's going to force another Lady Badger timeout. Cowgirls lead here in set number 2, 17-6. The Hennis won set number 1, 25-12. Once again, this is the area volleyball playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers representing District 31-1A, the Hennis Cowgirls representing District 31A, live here from Kennedy High School. The winner of tonight's matchup will advance to the regional quarterfinals to face the winner of San Perlita and Rungi, in which that game is going to be played tomorrow night at Westoso High School. On the floor for the Badgers, number 9, Ava Rossi. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 1, Genesis Garcia. The libero, number 7, Desiree Hernandez. And number 2, Destiny Garcia, with Moots to serve for the Cowgirls. Ball served over, dug up by the libero. That's going to be a point for the Hennis. Once again, serving for the Cowgirls, number 10, Addie Moots. Moots with the serve to the back row to the libero. Jackson tips it over to Frosch. Burl sets up Majors on the outside. Hit hard. It's going to go long. It's going to be out. It's going to be a point for the Badgers. And checking in for the Cowgirls, number 13, Sage Knowlton. And Abby Arnett with Laura Jackson serving for the Badgers. Dug up by Arnett. Frosch sets up Thompson on the outside. Hit over. Good dig by the libero. Tipped over. Dug up by Self. Frosch sets up Knowlton over the outside. Free ball over to Burrow. Frosch tips it over. Hit by the libero. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And now serving is number 4, Jessa Frosch. Frosch with the serve over the middle. That's going to be a point for the Hennis. As number 3, Deandra Narvaez checks in for Destiny Garcia. Frosch with the serve. Jackson sets up Rossi over the middle. The ball's going to be out. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. Cowgirls up by 14. Frosch with the serve. Short to Rossi. Jackson sets up Garcia, who tips it over. That's going to be a point for the Badgers. As number 10, Isabella Moore checks back in. And number 4, Kaylee Padilla serving for Bruni. Padilla with the serve. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. Number 5, Natalie Vera checks back in for Kaylee Padilla. And serving is number 13, Sage Knowlton, as Brianna Slaughter checks in for Abby Arnett. Knowlton with the serve. And it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. And number 11, Ashton Ralph checks in for the libero, Kelly Self. Cooper Zachary checks in for Jessa Frosch. Knowlton with the serve. And it's going to be a point for Sage Knowlton. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla checks back in for the Badgers. Knowlton with the serve. Free ball hit over to Knowlton. Zachary sets up Burrow on the outside, tipped over. Knowlton, Zachary sets up Burrow on the outside for a nice hard kill. And the Cowgirls will win set number 2. Cowgirls win the first 2 sets. 25-12, 25-8. We'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Kennedy High School area playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Hennis Cowgirls. The Hennis won the first 2 sets, 25-12, 25-8. As we get ready to start set number 3 on the floor for your Cowgirls. Number 3, Ryan Majors. Number 4, Jessa Frosch. Number 5, Kylie Thompson. Number 2, Alicia Garcia. Number 8, Peyton Burrow. And the libero, number 12, Kelly Self. On the floor for the Badgers, number 6, Laura Jackson. Number 3, Deandra Narvaez. Number 20, Zoe Tello. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Number 9, Ava Rossi. And number 1, Genesis Garcia. As Jackson set to serve to start set number 3. Ball served over, dug up by Self. Frosch sets up Majors over the middle. And it's going to be hit. But they're going to call it a lift on Bruni. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. And now serving is number 4, Jessa Frosch. Frosch with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Set up over the middle to Rossi. Dug up by Self. Frosch pushes it over. Hit over by Thompson. Pavia with the hit. And it's going to be a point for the Badgers. As number 2, Destiny Garcia checks in for Narvaez. And serving is number 4, Kaylee Padilla. Padilla with the serve. That's going to be a point for the Hennis. As number 5, Natalie Vera checks back in. And Brianna Slaughter will check in for Alicia Garcia. And serving for the Hennis, number 3, Ryan Majors. Majors with the serve to the back row to the libero. Free ball hit to Majors. Frosch sets up Thompson, who tips it over and finds the empty corner once again. Majors with the serve. Jackson sets up Garcia on the backside. Dug up by Self. Frosch sets up Slaughter on the backside. Hit by Jackson. Garcia sends a free ball over to Majors. Frosch. Thompson. Hernandez. Jackson. Garcia sends the ball over to Frosch. And nobody there. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. Majors with the serve. Free ball sent over by Jackson. Dug up by Self. Frosch sets up Burl. And they're going to call double contact. It's going to be a point for Bruni. As Addie Mooch checks in for Kelly Self. And serving is number 7, Desiree Hernandez for the Badgers. As number 20, Zoe Tello checks back in. Ball served over, dug up by Majors. Frosch sets up Slaughter on the outside. Ball hit over. And it's going to go off Garcia. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. As Ryan Majors checks out, Self checks back in. And Kylie Thompson to serve. Thompson with the serve. Dug up by Garcia. Jackson, Garcia hits the ball over, dug up by Self. Frosch sets up Slaughter on the backside. Hit over. And it's going to be a kill for Brianna Slaughter.
Way to work, Cowgirls!
Thompson with the serve. And it's going to be an ace for Kylie Thompson. Number 4, Kaylee Padilla will check back in for Natalie Vera. Thompson with the serve. And it's going to go out off of Bruni. Thompson with the serve. And it's going to be an ace for Kylie Thompson. And it's going to force a Bruni Badger timeout. Cowgirls lead 2-0. They won the first 2 sets 25-12, 25-8, and lead 9-2 here in the third set. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live tonight on the Hennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. Live here from Kennedy High School. Area volleyball playoff matchup between the Bruni Lady Badgers and your Hennis Cowgirls. Back out on the floor for the Cowgirls up front. Number 10, Addie Moots. Number 8, Peyton Burrow. Number 15, Brianna Slaughter in the back row. Number 4, Jessa Frosch. The libero, number 12, Kelly Self. And serving for the Cowgirls, number 5, Kylie Thompson. Thompson with the serve. Garcia sends the ball over, dug up by Slaughter. Frosch sets up Moots over the middle, pushed over. Jackson sends the ball over into the net. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. Thompson with the serve. Tipped over by Garcia. It's going to land in for the Badgers. And now serving for Bruni is number 1, Genesis Garcia. Garcia with the serve, dug up by Thompson. Frosch sets up Moots on the outside, hit over. And it's going to be a point for Bruni as the ball went out. Garcia with the serve. Into the net. Point for DeHennis. And serving for the Cowgirls, number 8, Peyton Burrow. Burrow with the serve. Punched over by Jackson. Frosch sets up Slaughter on the outside. Hit hard. Good dig from the back row. Slaughter. It's going to be a point for the Badgers as the ball didn't make it over the net. And serving is number 2, Destiny Garcia. And that ball is served underneath the net. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And Ryan Majors will check in for Kelly Self. And heading back to serve is number 15, Brianna Slaughter. Slaughter with the serve. Jackson sets up Dello. Burrow sets up Frosch. And that ball is going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Badgers. That's number 3, Deandra Narvaez will check in for Destiny Garcia. And number 9, Ava Rossi will check in for number 12, Kaylee Morales. And serving for the Badgers, number 20, Zoe Tello. Tello with the serve. It's going to go out. It's going to be a point for the Hennis. Up front for your Cowgirls, number 3, Ryan Majors, Jessa Frosch, Kylie Thompson in the back row, Alicia Garcia, Peyton Burrow, and serving is Addie Moots. Moots with the serve. Dig up by the libero. Set up on the outside. Hit over by Padilla. Frosch sets up Thompson, and they're going to call double contact on Frosch. It's going to be a point for Bruni. And Self checks in, Moots checks out, and Laura Jackson serving for the Badgers. Jackson with the serve, dug up by Garcia. Frosch sets up Thompson on the outside, dug up by the libero. Jackson sets up Padilla on the outside, and it's going to go out. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. Frosch with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Jackson sets up. Garcia on the outside. Frosch sets up Burrow on the outside. And it's going to be tipped over by Thompson. And Genesis Garcia catches the Cowgirls off guard. It's going to be a point for the Badgers. As number 2, Destiny Garcia checks back in. And serving is Kaylee Padilla. Ball served over, dug up by Garcia. Frosch sets up Burrow, who tips it over. Blocked by Garcia, ball sent back over. Garcia tips it over, dug up by Frosch. Battle at the net. And Kylie Thompson gets the Cowgirls on the board once again. The Hennis up by 7 here in set number 3. Brianna Slaughter will check in for Alicia Garcia. Ryan Majors now serve for the Hennis. Majors with the serve. Set up on the backside. Hit hard by Garcia. That's going to land in for the Badgers. Number 10, Addie Moots checks in for Kelly Self. And the libero, number 7, Desiree Hernandez serving for the Badgers. Hernandez with the serve, dug up by Majors. Frosch sets up Thompson on the backside. That's going to be a kill for Kylie Thompson. And Kelly Self will check back in for Majors. And Kylie Thompson will now serve for the Hennis. Thompson with the serve, dug up by the libero Hernandez, tipped over by Garcia. Frosch sets up Burrow on the outside for a nice hard kill by Peyton Burrow. The Hennis up by 8 here in set number 3. Cowgirls won the first 2 sets, 25-12, 25-8. Thompson with the serve, dug up by Padilla. Dello sends it back over to Frosch. Thompson sets up Burrow on the outside. Dug up by Hernandez. Jackson sets up Dello. Frosch sets up Burrow. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. And that last point's going to force a Badger timeout. So the Cowgirls up by 9 here in set number 3 as they won the first 2 sets, 25-12, 25-8. Once again, they're up by 9 here in set number 3. The winner of tonight's matchup will face the winner of San Perlita and Runge in the regional quarterfinals. That game, San Perlita and Runge, is being played tomorrow night at West Oso High School. But once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here live tonight. Live from Kennedy High School. Watching on the Hennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. As the District 31 1A representative, Bruni Lady Badgers versus your District 31 1A champion, the Hennis Cowgirls. Back on the floor for the Hennis, number 15, Brianna Slaughter, number 8, Peyton Burrow, number 10, Addie Moots, number 4, Jessa Frosch, the libero, Kelly Self, and number 5, Kylie Thompson serving. All served over. Set up Jackson in the back row, rolls off the net, dug up by Burrow. And Thompson sends a free ball over. Set up over the middle by Tello. And it's going to go long. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. The Hennis up by 10. Thompson with the serve. Dug up by Garcia. Jackson, Garcia will hit the ball over. Blocked at the net by Moots. Tipped over to Frosch. Moots sets up Burrow, and Burrow will hit the ball over. Dug up by Padilla. Hernandez. And the free ball sent over by Garcia to Burrow. Frosch sets up Moots over the middle. And it's going to be a kill for Addie Moots. Thompson with the serve, and to the net. It's going to be a point for the Badgers. And number 11, Ashton Ralph, will check in for Addie Moots. Garcia with the serve, dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Ralph on the outside, hit hard. Dug up by Padilla. Garcia sets up Garcia on the outside, dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Slaughter, and Slaughter with the kill. serving is number 8, Peyton Burrow. Burrow with the serve to Garcia. Jackson and Hernandez hits the ball into the net. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. And number 6, Cammie Johnson checks in for Kylie Thompson. Burrow with the serve. Dug up by Garcia. Jackson Garcia hits the ball over. Dug up by Burrow. Frosch sets up Slaughter. Tipped over. Off the net. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. They're going to say that Garcia was over the net. And number 13, Sage Knowlton checks in for Brianna Slaughter. Burrow with the serve. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. DeHennis 1 point away from victory. And coming in to serve for the Cowgirls, number 7, Cooper Zachary. Zachary with the serve. Dug up by Johnson. And a nice hard hit by Tello over the middle. Keeps the Badgers alive. And serving for the Badgers, number 2, Destiny Garcia. Garcia with the serve. Dug up by Self. Played off the net. And it's going to be a point for Bruni.
Go, Cowgirls! Get this one!
Garcia with the serve. Dug up by Frosch. Zachary sets up Frosch on the outside and hit into the net. It's going to be a point for Bruni. Up front, Ralph, Zachary, and Knowlton in the back row. Johnson, Frosch, and Self. And Genesis Garcia serving. Ball served over to Self. Zachary sets up Ralph. And it's going to go out. It's going to go long. Lead cut down to 10. Destiny Garcia serving for the Badgers. Ball served. And that will be the ball game as your DeHennis Cowgirls are victorious in 3 sets over the Bruni Lady Badgers, 25-12, 25-8, 25-14. Cowgirls will be back in action either Monday or Tuesday in the regional quarterfinals versus Rungi or San Pelita. So till next time, good night and